Hey y'all, welcome back to Piney Creek Outdoors. This is Jared here. The Tennessee Classic is right around the corner. We're actually leaving next Wednesday. Today is Friday. So in preparation to get ready for it, I need to fletch up some arrows. I only have a few in my quiver, and it's not a just terribly hard course, but I don't want to get down there and not have enough arrows. Plus I'll be shooting multiple rounds. So you never know what you're going to get into. But today we're just going to do some fletching. We're fletching with feathers. I have some already chopped here, but we may end up having to chop some with this feather chopper. But we'll just get into the materials, what you'll need. First thing you'll obviously need is an arrow. I choose Warriors. They do plenty good for me. These are fitted with a 100 grain insert. They're cut to the length that I need for my bow's tune. The feathers are going to be chopped in a 4-inch shield cut, and I'll be doing 2 white and 1 traditional barred per arrow. We got a Bitzenburger with a left helical clamp. You'll need rubbing alcohol or acetone. I've already soaked these in acetone and got all the mess off of them, so we won't need to do that today. And I like to have some super glue or a tip grip to dot the ends of the feathers, which I don't have today, so I have to come back and do that. You want to make sure your nock is seated in there correctly. Then we're going to take our feather. I have a specific mark on here for mine. Right there. And some of this, the location of the feather on your arrow is preference. I like mine to be pretty close to the nock. When I do this, I like to leave that a little bit of a tag in on there. And then just work this tape down the Now once you get it all the way to the end, I got some little clippers here. Clip your tag in, set your tape to the side, and we've got 1 feather taped. I like to just press down before I take this backing off, get it nice and smushed down. Sometimes you can take this backing off with your finger. It's not going to happen. Once you peel that backing off, Just slide it on there. Make sure it's going down evenly. I just give it a good press. And then something that I like to do is just go in here with a knife and just press down on that quill. All the way down just to make sure that it's adhered. And you got one. And then I'll take my thumb and actually press on that quill on this other side, make sure it's nice and pressed down. There you got it. You got one. Just rotate your
grip around. We're going to load another light. Make sure you stay on your mark, otherwise your feathers will be staggered. Haha, I got that one.
Now we're going to do a natural barred.
Just as a cock feather. Sometimes I do mine in solid colors. You don't have to be. You don't have to have a knot feather. Just that's another thing. That's personal preference is knot feathers. I personally don't care, but I like the look of a barred feather. See if I can get it from this side. Sometimes if you press down on the jig like that with your nail, it'll kind of separate it.
There we go. One complete arrow. At this time I would take some tip grip, and right here on the ends where that quill and that tape is, I dot just a tiny dot of tip grip. You can do it with super glue. I usually keep a little bit of tip grip around because I do have some veins that I like to use. Very nice, no mess. Your feathers look nice. Some people don't like tip grip, or not tip grip, fletch tape. I love it. The arrows look clean. I've shot them through animals, and they are still attached on the other side. No problem. I've shot them through brush. I've missed targets and hit the ground and had them make it. But it's just a easy, no mess way to fletch your arrows. Okay, so say we've fletched all that we can fletch with the feathers that we have available, and we need some more. I found a smoking deal on these full-length feathers, and the choppers for that matter, but you just want to line this quill up, and this chopper is direction oriented, so this is just a left wing chopper. I suppose it's probably possible you could chop some right wing, but I don't know. I've never tried it. but they are directional. They sell left and right wing choppers. But you want to take your quill, and there's a plate here. You can see that lip. Your quill is going to sit right here. Just make sure it's contacting. Once I get it set, I like to set my finger on it, then just give it a couple whacks. Don't hit your finger. Sometimes if you don't hit it hard enough, it'll there you go. And you can do this with turkey feathers also. If you like to save them or have friends that turkey hunt, it's a good way to source actual natural turkey feathers. I wonder what fell a while ago. Well, something popped out there. And you see that I use the same feather for two, and that's why I shoot 4-inch, is because you can actually chop two feathers out of one full length. If you're joining us for the first time, don't forget to like and subscribe. The channel's growing. We're trying to get to monetization, so just do that, and just keep your eye out for more how-tos or DIYs, or just archery trips in general.